That's a... I don't wanna see me fall. No, I want both of my things like that. How do I do that? Yeah, edit profile. Change cover image. I need... I have to edit my profile, go to my avatar, pick myself. It's too much. I have to... How am I damn... Alright, avatar. How do I edit my avatar to me? Myself. Don't know how to do that. Hello, beach out. Blow up. You can reach me. I was up I was up chopping early in the morning. I was up chopping early in the morning. Ooh. Get more avatars. No, I have to get more avatars. I have to get myself if I know how to do that by pressing circle. But I don't want to. Oh wait, how do I? Damn.
Shadows in my room, can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you.
want pixels. What the? Where does she live? Oh, she lives right there. Stormer Street. Redo that. Redo that. Oh! Can you stop coming in my room like that? You scared me. Stop, you're scaring me. You know I'm broadcasting on YouTube. Now I have my phone.
Oh, you found it? You see it and you're over here yelling.
I'm broadcasting. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Pixel. Focus, piece of crap. This is my other Snapchat account, and I'm a savage. Savage. Freaking pixels. Damn. Trashing this. No limit. I'm gonna. Let me erase that. How do I erase this? about my face now. Oh. Boy. Did I get banned?
guys, welcome back to X List. I'm your host Tredo, and today we're going to be taking a look at 10 magic tricks that failed miserably. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video right now have probably been to some type of talent show or magic show. Now typically in these types of shows, there's really not a lot of magic that goes into it. It's really just a lot of thought out planning and things of that sort that go into making these tricks possible. In this video, we're going to be going over the worst magic tricks that have been exposed and caught on video, and a lot of these are very entertaining, so sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. Coming into our number 10 spot, we have a couple of performers that involve throwing knives at a person on a spinning wheel. Now the entire act looks very scary as somebody is on a spinning wheel while somebody else throws knives at them trying to avoid them. Oddly enough, that is not even the most dangerous part about this, as the person that was on the spinning wheel, once the knife hit that wheel, it caused the entire wheel to topple over, causing that person on the wheel to almost be crushed by all of the boards and stuff that was on that wheel. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I figured they would probably have a lot more planning behind this so this wouldn't happen, but I would have thought that the most dangerous part about this entire thing would be the knives being thrown at the person, not the actual wheel falling over on the person. It's just kind of crazy to think about.
Everything was going fine until we tried the spinning wheel of death. I spun Anya very fast, and I threw one knife, and then the board collapsed and it almost crushed Anya. Just a big scary moment for us.
Moving on into our number 9 spot, we have magician David Blaine failed to catch a bullet in this act where he's supposed to catch a bullet between his teeth, but it ends up shattering the cup in his mouth and hitting him right in the back of the throat, bouncing right back out of his mouth. And he actually said that he thought he died once it shattered the cup because he knew it broke, but it was actually just very heart-racing to watch, and it is definitely something I don't think anybody should ever try.
There was a high-pitched ringing in my ear.
So now super slow mode. What? The way
Moving on to our number 8 spot, we have a Houdini wannabe who gets buried alive in a coffin and it goes horribly wrong. Now essentially what happens here is this guy gets put into an all-glass coffin and buried into the ground. Now instead of just using dirt, they also use concrete to make sure he stays down in there, and instead of the concrete and dirt just holding him down in here, all of the weight combined onto that glass coffin caused it to collapse, and he was basically buried inside a bunch of concrete. And once they got him out, I'm pretty sure he later died at the hospital. It is pretty sad, but at the same time it could have been avoided because how stupid it was, and I just really don't know how I feel about it.
The plan is put into action. A backhoe is brought into next to Shirk, making it possible for the weight of the cement to be dispersed. It's cheated death. The stunt coordinator's backup plan helps save Bill Shirk, who was hospitalized after the game.
Up next at our number 7 spot, we have a Polish television host who stabbed in the hand live on TV. This was absolutely insane. Now the trick here is to put a spike under a paper bag and have 2 more bags, and you shuffle it around, and the magician told the TV host the right bag to smash her hand on, but that bag actually had the spike in it, which caused her to actually stab herself in the hand, and this one was actually pretty painful to watch, but nonetheless this made most feel like a complete idiot.
Kurwa, przepraszam. Naprawdę, przebiegłem. Przepraszam.
Ała, to bolało. To bolało, ała.
Błagam was, niech to się nie dzieje naprawdę, niech to będzie tylko i wyłącznie.
Ała.
Chodź.
Coming in at our number 6 spot, we have a magic trick that is supposed to make it look like 2 people have switched positions via teleportation or something like that, and all this takes place behind a curtain, but the curtain actually gave way in this scene, and the person actually got caught in the act trying to climb up the ladder into the box, and this is absolutely hilarious. Everybody in the crowd started laughing, and their entire act pretty much got exposed on live television. To our number 5 spot, we have a magic trick that I'm just so confused as to what happened. This guy gets absolutely destroyed by the circus act. Now essentially what happens in this act is this clown takes this guy by the chest and slams him on his back. I really don't know what he was going for here, but this so hard on the ground that it actually knocks him unconscious. I don't know about you guys, but this video has lawsuit written all over it for me, and I think this guy is definitely going to be getting paid. spot, we have one of those street performers you'll see at like a big crowded event or some big city. Anyway, he draws a pretty big crowd to himself, and he has one volunteer come out and throw a knife to him. Now, instead of catching that knife with the handle, the knife actually does a bunch of flips, and he catches the knife right with the big blade inside of the knife, slicing his hand right open. Now, instead of going to seek medical attention because his hand obviously cut open, he plays it off like nothing even happened, and he even tells the crowd that this happens all the time, which I thought was pretty funny because how much of an idiot he looks like. Anyway, you kind of got to hand it to him because he does play this off pretty well, and I definitely could not have kept my cool with my hand cut open like this.
Turn it around, please. A little bit stronger than the fire, but none of that shit. Good. That. If you throw the knife like this, I will throw the fire back. Obviously. Let's try this out, guys. Put your hand high on the handle. Here we go. 1, 2. Crazy American chick. 3. Ay. Ha 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 ha. Guys, this was the show.
Moving along into our number 3 spot, it looks like we have some magicians on like a TV show called America's Got Talent or some show like that. Anyway, in this trick, they're going to try and put a person in a box and separate that box, looking like the human is actually being separated, even though the person is still alive. It all looks fake, but when they actually fail the trick, it makes it just look absolutely hilarious. So what happens is the person inside the box is going to be covered by a curtain, and that curtain falls off, exposing the entire person's body as they have a fake body beside it, making it look like it's real. But anyway, that curtain falls off, exposing the entire trick. Now, that really wasn't it. They try to keep going with the trick, but they just look absolutely stupid. And I thought this was one of the funniest things on this list, so I had to throw it in there for you guys.
Thank you very much.
Can I ask you, you made a few mistakes there, right?
Your vision went perfect.
Trick at the halftime show at an Oklahoma City Thunder game. Now, for the trick, a person is submerged into a tank of water locked in chains, and she is supposed to get out underwater completely. That is going to save her life. But during this trick, she has a seizure, causing her to lose consciousness, and is basically drowning as time goes by. The people actually struggle to get her out, but they finally do, and her life was saved. But nonetheless, this is a pretty scary video to watch, and I couldn't actually imagine being there. Into our number 1 spot, we have one of those Criss Angel stunts, and this thing just goes south so fast. Spencer Horseman is a very well-known magician, and he's known for getting out of these boxes while he's chained up in water, and I think it is very cool what he does. But in this video, he is suspended off the ground in a box full of water, chained inside of it, and he just quite can't get out. Now, this isn't the first time this has actually happened. I've seen a couple other clips of him getting stuck during like a practice or something like that, and I just don't know why he keeps doing this. Anyway, they finally get him out, and he actually almost died in this clip. Now, later on in an interview, somebody asked him if he's going to keep doing this trick, and he says he's probably going to do it until he dies. I don't know about you guys, but this guy is absolutely insane. I would never risk my life for doing a trick like this. I just think it is absolutely stupid, and something like this can just be totally avoided by just not simply doing it.
By critics, movie buffs went home disappointed after the screening. What else did you expect from a bunch of bad guys? But that was not all. It was mocked in social media for grabbing the Academy Award for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. Predictable storyline and lack of logic was projected throughout the movie. With that being said, allow us to point out the errors that we've discovered. Here are a whopping 27 mistakes from Suicide Squad that our prying eyes could pick up. 1. Harley's position with respect to the Griggs keeps changing with each cut. To the left, to the right of him, and so forth. We know from appearance that neither of them is cockeyed. However, it would have been funny to watch the outside. Mistake 2. Over here in this scene, as the supposed Admiral has dinner with the stubborn Amanda Waller, his name tag identifies him as Mackenzie, but the end credits name him Admiral Olsen. Was this an Easter egg? Guess not. Mistake 3. When Deadshot has to kill a mob informant, he shoots his gun, which purposefully ricochets off a metal plate to kill the informant as he is walking in the hallway. As the mobster goes down, we clearly see a guard walking directly behind him. The guard would have been killed first. Mistake 4. After assassination, Deadshot runs with a bag, but in the next shot where he is jumping off the building, the bag disappears. Mistake 5. At a stake where Harley appears drowned and stuck thrown halfway through the windshield, she ought to be bleeding from vicious wounds, yet there's not a single drop of blood until Batman punches her. Mistake 6. And again, in the same scene, while stuck underwater, Harley's hair color appears to vanish, only to reappear when Batman brings her out of the water. Mistake 7. Captain Boomerang knocks out his partner, and the guy drops the bag right near the wall. However, as Boomerang goes to pick up the bag, it's now on the right side. Mistake 8. Killer Croc's activity report states he was over 7 feet tall at his latest incarceration, although throughout the movie, he is near the same height as everyone else. Mistake 9. Notice the bottle in Dr. Moon's hand that ought to add to the mood? Wow, where did it go? Did it disappear in the melt off the heat in the moment? Or did the witch get away with it? Mistake 10. Notice there is only one magazine near the gun that Deadshot would choose. In the subsequent shot, there are 2. Mistake 11. In this scene, where Joker is confusingly sitting on the floor worried about the disappearance of Harley, the lamp and the knives appear considerably far. Yet when he lays down after cooking up a plan, the lamp appears to have changed position. Mistake 12. The color saturation and styling of Harley Quinn's hair changes drastically and inexplicably between scenes. Most notably, when the squad is given their equipment and clothing to change from their prison garb, her hair is suddenly smooth, curled on the ends, and the colored ends seem to be much brighter. This is physically impossible without styling.
I'm living my best life right now.
I see that. She get that good neck too.
Oh yeah.
All the way down like, and she got a fatty.
Oh yeah. Get up, baby. Get up, baby. We'll take the free. Man, she took my card, but this girl finessing my opinion, my bank cards. Yeah, none of them. Can I get my food, ma'am? Is that my food right there?
We're missing your cheeseburger.
All right. Fuck! Old school.
We about to get Arby's reaction, so y'all tell us what y'all think about it so far. Drop them comments.
Thanks, bud. No problem. Have a good one. What'd you say?
It's gonna be a few minutes till we can get to your order.
Alright.
Go ahead with your order.
What new movies coming out today?
I'm sorry?
What new movies coming out today?
I don't know.
Ain't Truth or Dare coming out today?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, let me get a water though.
Will that be all for you?
Yeah, that's it. What's up, bro? Yeah, we get a straw with that, bro. We get a straw with it. Good luck.
Can you close my door? I'm gonna delete this.